Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Excuse me. Today we are having another builder vlog. We're in my import robot thing because this robot has had many upgrades. Many upgrades that we are on the 4th version of it. That's right, we are doing Onyx. This is one of the first robots I ever made when I started playing the game. Started making a hammer robot. I know. So yeah, I mean, as you can see here, this is not V1, this is actually V2 of the robot. Let's see, is that that's the big ass plow version? Yeah. This is Onyx V2. I thought I'd show you the lineage of the robot. I don't have V1 anymore. I accidentally deleted that file, but it was really ugly anyway. Also, it is armored. It's polycarbonate. By the way, this V2 version. Yeah, this V2 version. Yeah. Yeah. So this is V2. This is V3. A little more successful than V2. Looks a lot more like Beta. It's an absolute unit of a thing. Look how wide it is. This is the anti-spinner, the first one. This is the second. Oh no. This is the second version of the anti-spinner. So different plow, and then here is the little forks we have. So yeah, you know, it was alright. It was okay. It drove as if it was on ice, but you know, it's getting there. But now we're on V4, so let's go to V4, shall we? So if you notice on all the other Onyxes, they were all gas, all pneumatic hammers with 30 to 40 swings, and it hit quite hard. But this one we have decided to go electric. As you can see, we have dual motor, dual amp ESC here. Oh, there it is, the amp flow one, controlling the hammer 48 volts and whatever. But yeah, I mean, very. There we go. For the 1 gear ratio, it hits quite hard. It's electric to give unlimited swings. Don't worry about the sniping. There's no armor here. I think it's just the chassis space. This is the anti-plow configuration. Could make that actually a little bit higher. There we go. That looks way better. But yeah, this is the anti-horizontal configuration. This is 6 mil thick hard ox. That's 9-pound titanium size. Also 6 mil thick, and then 30 mil thick here, 9 mil thick here. So it's very much so reflect all the horizontal spinners, even the sides. That's why it's a lot longer than the sides. The sides here are titanium. Most of the weight's in the plow. And this is an aluminum backing with a stabilizer tail because the hammer does do a lot of rocking. It's powered by not the dual TP100s, but the single TP100s. I fixed the traction quite a bit on this version of Onyx to avoid that ice sliding effect. But we'll see that shortly. And then the hammer is made out of 5 mil shaft of hard ox and a 8 mil hammer head. I can probably make the shaft lighter, put more weight on the hammer. But that being said, let's look at the telemetry. Oh yeah, the top armor is aluminum and extended steel. As you can see, it's quite nippy. It's not ice sliding as like glue. There's the hammer. You can see it's an electric hammer, but it has a lot of rocking back and forth. A lot of power behind it. Oh, wow, there's a telemetry right there. So it has a tip force of 2018 newtons. Wow, back pro days, huh? And it has a max kinetic energy of 2,127 joules. So I don't really know if that's a lot of energy, but it feels like a lot of energy. The tip speed is 30. I don't know, that looks like it's pretty darn fast to me. In testing, it does a lot of damage if it can hit the same spot like, I don't know, 2-3 times. It can actually break off a panel. yeah, and that's not what we're. Yeah, is it aluminum? It is aluminum in plastic. Top of it, that plastic. But yeah, we're not here to start the show. Although this is anti-spinner configuration, this is not actually the start of the show. We're entering this in a all hammer tournament. So that being said, here's the star of the show. This is our fork 'em up configuration, our forks. And this is an all hammer tournament. So ground game is key. We have these 4 forks, different lengths. The front 2 are longer than the others because I want to try outreach them. It also provides a lot of stability with the hammer. As you can see on the anti-spinner was rocking quite a bit. So the length here is to prevent rocking, especially against a bunch of hammers. And especially when this goes into tournaments with vert and flippers, you don't want to expose your ground clearance all too much. So this is the way to reduce that rocking. We have a bunch of long forks made of titanium. They can take a lot of hits from spinners. I should move it back. It's not actually symmetric. Just like that. And the other 2 are the side fork. Again, just meant to get underneath in case the front 2 break off. They're all meant to break off, to be honest with you. Yeah, all meant to break off and provide stability. And if that fails, well, we have aluminum. And if not, we have the back armor as well. This is hard ox. In case we're against vertical spinners, or again hammer saws. Hammer saws, you can argue if you break the weapon motor controlling the hammer bit, it can still function as a vert. So the hard ox armor here is just for that purpose, in case they go full on vert for whatever reason. The hammer again is still, it's still hard ox. Thinner this time, the thinner, lighter hammer, just to put more defenses on the front and keep the robot sturdy. As you can see, in contrast, it's actually a lot better. It still rocks. It's still rock. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot better than flying all about, not getting a sturdy hit. And if you take into consideration, we're probably gonna have a 250-pound robot sitting on top of the fork, giving more downforce. The robot is probably not going to rock as much. So hopefully that works out. This is version 4 of Onyx. I really want Onyx to do well, considering this was like, you know, my first build. I really want it to do well. I think it has potential. I really want it to do well. So I hope in this hammer tournament at least picks up 1 win. Please pick up 1 win. Onyx. This is the 4th version. Come on. This is the 4th version. But with that being said, out of desperation, I really hope this works. I really hope this works. I really want this thing to work. It's one of these builds where, you know, you want it to work and it doesn't work, and so you keep trying it over and over. So I really hope this is the version that actually works and actually does quite well. But with that being said, thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Like and subscribe and leave your feedback down below. What would you do different? Maybe I can upgrade it before the tournament. But we shall see how this does, and when it happens, there will be a vlog, of course. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.